For me to film?
Yeah, you're in.
Okay.
Yeah. We're set up and ready whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Just come down.
What room number is it?
262.
Did he head straight out after the event? Something's because you've got, you're on American time on for 257.
Yeah.
How do you get around that?
What, to stay on American time?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that Khabib and Conor, Khabib doesn't want to fight Conor. Khabib hates Conor, and Conor hates Khabib. And if that's the fight to make, that's my job to get it done.
Then obviously that fight will be the biggest fight that you guys have put on, surely.
Ever.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of money involved in that. Surely that's too, despite the, if you're saying about maybe some people say Khabib's not interested, surely if there's 100 million, 200 million reasons to get those guys.
Well, here's the other problem. When you're in a position like mine, both those guys are insanely rich. There's always all this talk about how we don't pay our fighters and there's no money in this and all this. A lot of people retire around here, and a lot of people take time to, can you retire? Yeah. Most people can't retire. These guys are retiring left and right. Some guys take a couple years off and come back and fight. Conor and Khabib are incredibly wealthy, so it plays a big factor in making the fight too.
So how do you make it appeal to those guys? Obviously Conor's got, he needs to avenge the loss in 2018. How do you make it appeal to both of those?
You said it yourself. I mean, it's a massive money fight. Both these guys are going to make a lot of money. We'll call that number one. Number two, it's an important fight to make for both of their legacies, because if you're Conor, you want to avenge that loss against Khabib. If you're Khabib, you want to beat him twice to prove that, so.
What are you sensing from seeing Khabib in terms of, you spent a little bit of time with him? What have you sensed in terms of where he's at?
He's one of the best guys to deal with in the sport, and he's a good guy. Priorities, heart and head are all in the right place, and he still trains every day. He trains with all his guys, and he's in great shape. And I think that I felt like the last time he fought here, the tremendous pressure that he was under, the injury that he had to train through, his father passing away and having to go in camp and leave his family, just all those things led to him saying, I'm wrapping it up, when I think that he was a little premature. So I gave him the opportunity to take his time. You don't have to make this decision right now. Go heal up, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Spend some time with your family, and we'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'm a fried chicken freak, man.
We'll do that then tonight, I think, is it?